I used to think if I just stayed busy enough, I wouldn't have to deal with my thoughts. Like if I kept watching something, scrolling on my phone, or just planning something, replying to someone, then like my brain wouldn't get the chance to get into that deep, uncomfortable place where all those real haunting thoughts live. And honestly, for a while that worked for me. Until it didn't. Because the thing about thoughts is, they don't actually disappear when you ignore them. They just wait very patiently. They're like, oh, okay. And then the problem is they show up all at once. When you're trying to fall asleep, for example, or when you're in the shower, or when you find yourself with no distractions, they start creeping up on you. And lately I thought, why don't I try something different? It's time. I'm learning to actually sit with my thoughts instead of immediately running away from them, blocking them, distracting myself from them. And I won't lie, this is a quite uncomfortable process. I'm still dealing with it. Most of the time, I find myself that it's not the thoughts what actually scare me. It's the anticipation of them. Because in my head it feels like if I stop moving, suddenly like something huge is going to appear and like an overwhelming, life-changing thing or something catastrophic is going to happen. But in reality, most thoughts are way more ordinary than that. There's things like I'm tired, or I miss that version of my life, I'm not sure what I'm doing yet, I feel a bit lost, or maybe I wish that conversation or that argument had gone differently. They are not monsters, they are just unfinished sentences. So now when I feel that urge, like, oh, these thoughts are coming, I need to distract myself right now so I don't think of them, I try to pause literally like for 2 minutes. It's not like a full meditation session, I'm not there yet, just 2 quiet minutes. And usually like the first 30 seconds can be the hardest because you're still fighting, can be like a bit of a chaos. But if I stay there long enough, something happens. The thoughts like just stop shouting. It's like suddenly they realize, oh, she's actually listening, what is happening? So they don't need to scream for attention so much like they are when you're trying to distract yourself. And another thing that I've noticed that is that sitting with my thoughts doesn't mean analyzing every single one of them that pops up. Because I used to think that the goal was to understand everything, analyze every thought that I had, and why did I feel like this, why did I get this thought and this and that. No. Now I just think the goal is to just let them exist without immediately turning them into a problem that I have to solve in that moment. Because not every thought needs a conclusion. And not every feeling needs a strategy. It's just that some things might need little space. And sometimes, literally, sitting with my thoughts may look like, and you don't have to literally sit with your thoughts. You could just like go for a walk without headphones. Important. Be with yourself. Nothing distracting you. No podcast, no music, no videos, nothing. Yourself. Or just maybe, for example, sitting in the car for a minute before you go inside to your job, to your house. Or for example, go to make yourself a tea and just watch how the kettle starts boiling the water. Not go on your phone and start distracting yourself. Or just stop what you're doing, that you're reaching your phone, just look out the window. Just something where you just pause. And it's just those tiny little moments where you just let your brain be a brain. And I think what surprised me the most was that the thoughts that I most of the time was avoiding were rarely as scary as I imagined. They actually aren't. Your head like gets in the worst scenario and it goes like to the worst thing that could happen, and it's not like that. And sometimes underneath like all that noise, there's a very simple answer. You might be overwhelmed, you might need rest, you might be worried about something. And those, what are those? Those are human things. And they aren't emergencies. They aren't. It's not like you have to solve them right away or you're going to die. It's not like that. And the more I like let myself sit with those thoughts in small doses, the less power they have. Because if I consistently run away from them, they will chase me. That's what I've noticed. But if I just like slow down and let them catch up on me, they calm down. They don't have to like chase after me. I'm there. What do you want? I'm here. Sit with it. And I'm not suddenly like someone who loves sitting in silence and doing nothing. I'm not. I'm working on it. I still watch my videos. I still scroll, okay? I'm still addicted to social media and my phone. It's not like I'm telling you that I'm here all day sitting with myself, because it's not like that. As I said, 2 minutes, I'm starting. But I'm learning that giving my thoughts a little bit of space, it actually like saves me from an emotional overload after like this dramatic meltdown, you know? So if you're someone that feels that their brain is too loud and that no, there's no way I can possibly sit with my thoughts because my head is a mess. I get it. So start ridiculously small, whatever you feel you need. 1 minute without your phone, 1 walk without music. That's enough. Just start very small. And just remember that you don't need to unlock like this deep life answer, like you're going to find the answer for everything. It's not that, no. Sometimes to win is just proving to yourself that you can be alone with your own mind. It's not your enemy. And it's actually okay. You can actually live with your mind. You can have a bit of a relationship and not a toxic one. And just remember that your thoughts aren't the enemy. They are messages that have been waiting for a while.